podcast in over a year.
Oh, you got this. You know what you're doing.
All right, I can do this. I still got this. I still
You
got
got
this.
this. You got this.
You got this.
Call Me By Your Game is a podcast where I talk to someone about a video game that is special to them and why. We'll talk about what made playing that game special, what they love about it, and the context around how they fell in love with the game for the first time. Welcome, one, welcome all. This is Co-op episode 65. Today, I'll be covering Stardew Valley as part of the 2025 Co-op Indie series with two great guests and one great guest host, self-proclaimed. My name is Nick Costanza. I'm part of the Super NPC Radio family, formerly co-host of the Reactivators podcast. Pleasure to be here. If you'd like to support the show, you can on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/supernpcradio for more bonus podcasts. Leave us a rating and review us on Apple Podcasts. We like those 5-star ones. You know, when it's the most stars, we like those. Or share the show with a friend. As I mentioned, I'm your host, Nick Costanza, and joining me, we have two wonderful guests. First up, a newer friend to me, but a friend nonetheless. It's Kristin Thorson. Welcome to the show.
Hello. Nice to see you again. We are new friends, but I think we would both agree that we're now best friends.
We are best friends.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of time together on that spaceship we met on the Video Games, a Comedy Show Space Solace episode.
Yeah. And you know, when you're in orbit with somebody, you really just get to know them.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, just stuck up there.
Who else are you gonna talk to besides them and your 3DS?
But we have a third person in the Zoom with us to talk to, and we're going to talk to her right now. It's another wonderful guest. Welcome, Courtney Vineys, to the show.
Okay, feeling a little bit like a third wheel.
No,
I didn't get to spend time with you guys in the spaceship, but it's okay. Happy to be here. Hi, friends.
Hello. Kristin, let's start with you. How's games?
Games has been good. Been playing a lot of stuff lately. Been playing Hades 2. I'm trying to get 100% achievements. I am very close.
That
very
freaking
close.
rules, can I just say?
Yeah. Great taste.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just saying earlier before you hopped on that I've also been playing that game Road to Empress. Have you heard of that at all?
I've heard of it, but I have not seen anybody play it. So
it's an FMV. It's crazy. It's got crazy choices, like crazy whiplash choices. Like if you choose the wrong thing, you know right away.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I've been stuck on. And then really just grinding achievements.
Yeah, we love that.
Yeah.
Courtney, you had a reaction when you heard Hades 2. Have you heard about that game?
Okay, yeah, I've heard like a thing or two about that game. It seems like people really like it. I've started to dabble. I don't get it yet. But I guess I could see why other people might like it.
You know, I'm friends with Dusa.
She seems terrible.
She's great. She's really chill.
No, I also have been playing. I've not been playing as much as I would like. My life has been. I'm bad at scheduling myself, and so I haven't been leaving as much time to play games as I would like, and my backlog is really filling up. It includes things like Blueprints, which I still haven't gotten to and is just waiting for me. Vampire Therapist is another one that I want to get my fangs into, if you will. If you will. But yeah, I've mostly my life lately is just whatever's on my Steam Deck, and so that means I've been playing some Hades 2 and Balatro, of course, which the last time I was here, I was with Kristin, and we talked about Balatro. So
that's when we became best friends.
That's when we became besties. So I won't talk about Balatro anymore because I really there's a whole other episode you can listen to on this podcast series. But yeah, I very recently did jump back into Stardew because one, it's delightful, and two, for preparation. I'm a professional, okay, and I wanted to come prepared to this podcast. But yeah, the truthful answer is just hella Hades too.
Nice. Thank you. I mean, I'm feeling like a little bit of a third wheel with the Balatro because I didn't get to become friends with you
all
guys,
I wanted to make you feel, and now we're equals.
But I have been playing it because it's actually my treadmill game at the gym when
Nice.
I use my
Great
Switch like
game.
a crazy
It's a great
person.
treadmill game for sure.
It's great. You just, I'm a gambler. You just keep putting those cards down.
I know.
Right?
I know. It's really like I never used to be into gambling. I never used to be into playing the cards. And now I can't stop. Now I just can't stop.
Couple of Kenny Rogers is up in here.
Oh my gosh.
Timely reference.
A perfect reference, actually.
It was perfect. A+. Well done. Thanks. I have been playing 2 games. I've been playing Tides of Torment, the new DLC for Total War Warhammer 3.
Nice.
It's a lot of words to say the name of that game, but boy, is it satisfying. The High Elves, the new Slaanesh faction, Norska.
Wait, did you say a new Slaanesh faction? Sorry.
That's correct.
Okay.
Was that genuine interest?
No, I was being a little cheeky. But I love that. I wish I knew what these things were because it does sound very fun. And I love when I get really into something and you get a special thing like DLC. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm being very rude.
I'm actually glad you did. No, it's super fun. I love that franchise, and I've also been playing another franchise game, Marvel Rivals. It's the only thing I post about in the Discord. Super NPC Radio, folks. We got a great Discord community.
Get in that
there.
Discord. I check it occasionally.
It's fun.
Same. It is fun.
But Rogue releasing at the end of the week we're recording this. To this point, no one knows. Will she be a tank, strategist, duelist? Who knows?
Only time will tell.
I raised my hand and Zoom put my hand up.
I think that means I think Zoom is telling on you.
High-fiving myself.
Is she going to be a tank? Tell us.
Actually, I don't know.
That would kind of be crazy for Rogue, knowing what her powers are.
It is, but they made Gambit a healer.
Okay.
Which is kind of crazy considering his powers.
Yeah.
Cards. So I think there's been
Balatro.
I are a couple of jokers. They are also supposedly Cyclops getting a stealth release next week. We will see.
Be pretty crazy. Well, this episode better come out before then so that the people listening can also be intrigued. Actually, or they just have all the answers.
Sorry, I'm looking at this Zoom notification. We noticed you have spoken, so we're lowering your hand. Thank you. And speaking of lowering my hand, I'm not going to talk about Marvel Rivals anymore because that's not what we're here to talk about, is it?
No,
it's not, because I wouldn't have anything to participate in with that, to contribute is what I meant to say.
Instead, we're going to talk about a game that all 3 of us have played. All 3 of us, I assume, enjoy. We're talking about Stardew Valley, folks. Sorry, there's a police car going by my house.
That's them coming to arrest you for lying because you haven't really played Stardew Valley.
What is this game? Stardew Valley is a 2016 farm life simulation game developed by Eric Barone, also known as Concerned Ape. Players take the role of a character who inherits their deceased grandfather's dilapidated farm in a place known as Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is an open ended game where players manage a farm by clearing land, growing seasonal crops, and raising animals. Players can build skills in farming, foraging, fishing, mining, and combat. The game also includes social features, such as building relationships with townspeople, with the option to marry and have up to 2 children. A later update added multiplayer, allowing online play with others. Barone developed Stardew Valley by himself for over 4.5 years. He was heavily inspired by the Harvest Moon series, now named Story of Seasons, with additions to address some of the game's shortcomings. He used it as an exercise to improve his programming and game design skills. British studio Chucklefish approached Barone halfway through development with an offer to publish the game, allowing him to focus more on completing it. The game was originally released for Windows in February 2016 before being ported to other platforms. Stardew Valley received generally positive reviews from critics, including Yasuhiro Wada, the creator of Harvest Moon. Stardew Valley has been cited as one of the best video games ever made, became one of the best-selling video games, selling 41 million copies by December 2024, and it is credited with causing a resurgence in popularity for the farming sim genre. The game appeared on several publication year-end lists and received accolades, including Breakthrough Award at the Golden Joystick Awards and a nomination for Best Game at the British Academy Games Awards. Folks, I am a huge fan of Stardew Valley. I discovered it in either late 2020 or early 2021. So about 4 years after it was first released. And gosh, it really had an impact on me. I want to talk about that, but first, I want to talk to our guests and hear what they think. Courtney, let's start with you. Can you give us your history with Stardew Valley?
Well, okay. I think you and I might have started playing around the same time. I had first heard about Stardew back in like 2017. A friend of mine was playing and she was like, "Oh my God, this game I'm obsessed with it. It's eating up my whole life." And I was like, "Oh, I can't play that." I can get very obsessive. I will lose track of time. Yeah, with those games where it's just like, just one more day. I mean, I've talked about this multiple times, but that's how I am, like just one more day, just one more run, just one more this. And so I actually really held off from playing Stardew for a long time, even though so many people were like, it's so up your alley. It is extremely your vibe. You will love this game. And I said, no, I can't play simulator games. I need to do things with my life. But I was finally convinced in I think 2021 to give it a whirl. But I specifically was playing it only co-op mode. And I was playing that with, it was at a time when I was streaming very regularly. And I was playing with my 2 moderators from my Twitch stream. And that was actually kind of great because they were like, no, we're going to go do all like the grunt work. You go have like the fun adventure so that people can see um, you know, what is in Stardew Valley and do all like the fun, find the purple shorts and go to the spa, discover and like go and romance people. But it was funny because I really did. I was like, I kind of just like going to the mines and hitting rocks. And I find that very soothing. I like the sounds. I like the repetitiveness of it. It's something about it is very meditative. But the thing about co-op is that the timer does not you can't pause the game when you're in co-op the way that you can if it's just you. And so I was like, okay, like I play for a couple of hours and then we all have to stop. And that was a good system for me. It was also nice because I was playing with 2 people who'd played before, and so they were sort of able to like guide me, like, go do this thing, go do that thing, go get your horse, go yeah. But and then so anyways, that was the first way that I played, and I put quite a few hours. That was a really lovely way to stream and just like hang out with some friends of mine, especially in deep COVID, when nobody was leaving the house and I only existed in sweatpants. So yeah, I really loved it. And then I started playing some other games and sort of Stardew sort of fell off. And then a couple of months ago, I was like, you know what? I never finished Stardew. And so I started a whole new farm and a new character. My first farm was called Peepoo Farm. Um,
Nice.
and yeah,
Very nice.
yeah. And I'm blanking on what my second one was called. Something equally as highbrow, I'm sure. But yeah, I gave it a whirl on my own and was proud of myself for not losing too much time to it. I didn't stay up past 2 a.m. too many times playing it. At first I was like, I'm only gonna play it on stream. I'm only gonna play it on stream so that like I'm not staying up all night playing it. But then I didn't do that. It's a really good Steam Deck game, like a really good Steam Deck game. And so I played it, and I think I pretty much 100, not pretty much, but I did a lot of good work that I'm proud of in that farm. So that's my history. I talked for a long time.
That was great. Thank you for sharing that.
Okay, good.
I feel like I remember that farm. Maybe I watched you play. We did discover this game around the same time. It was early reactivators era, which was that deep COVID period you mentioned. That's very interesting. Thank you for sharing, Courtney.
I'm happy to share. Thank you for giving me a safe space to do so.
Oh, well, it's not safe anymore. So
you just pull out a knife.
That's a threat.
glad you got that out. Kristin, it is safe for you. Please tell us about your experience.
Well, I try not to be like a hipster on many things, but I did double check my first achievement days because I was like, did I get this right when it came out? And I did. My achievement unlocks are in like March of 2016.
Whoa.
So I have been playing it for a very long time. I did not heed my inner advice like Courtney did, and I distinctly remember calling out of work to play.
That fucking rules. That's
That
cool
does
as
rule.
hell.
I don't work there anymore. I can say it. But and also it's just personal time. They don't need to know what it's for.
They don't.
No, exactly. So I do remember that I called out of work to play it, and it was because I liked. I played the PS2 Harvest Moon, and It's a Wonderful Life. That one I played that growing up, and I really liked it. And then I had tried playing. I don't know if you guys know the whole convoluted thing with Story of Seasons and Harvest Moon, where
No.
like the company, because they still make Harvest Moon games, but it's a different company now that makes Harvest Moon because there was some sort of dispute over the name. And so that's how Harvest Moon, the people who made it originally, now make Story of Seasons. And those are like the gameplay you're used to. And I didn't know that. And I had tried like a couple of the Harvest Moon games. And I was like, these don't hit the same. And then I found that game, I found Stardew, and I just really, it's something about it scratched an itch. I love mining. I know people don't like the fishing, but I love fishing. And I was like a super spreader of Stardew. I remember telling the GameStop manager about it, and her like texting me because we had a system where she would tell me about Amiibo coming into stock. And
Amazing.
I remember her texting me and being like, dude, I can't stop playing this fucking game. It rules. Like, and since then I've told like just a million different people to play it. I just this year got it for my sister, who has never in my life been into video games really, since the Sega Genesis, but started playing Animal Crossing to play with my niece and nephew. And I was like, I think you would like this, and got it for her birthday. And then seriously, like a month later, she's like, I'm on Ginger Island. And I was like, girl, what are you doing? She's like min-maxing her farm. And now my niece is really into it, and my nephew is asking for it as well. So I really love it. I double checked. I have a little over 500 hours in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I can't play co-op. I'm a little bit too much of a control freak when it comes to these types of games. Like even when I play Minecraft with friends, I'm like, I'll go get supplies and that's it. If I'm gonna build something, it's gonna be in my own space because I want it to be my ugly little mess.
Yeah.
I feel that. I do feel that. Although Courtney's experience sounded really nice, having grunts do the work and then you
Yeah.
just go play.
Yeah, it was so sweetly supportive, and I'm so grateful for them. But they were like, we're gonna go get all the resources. if you want to craft, you can craft stuff, but like we're setting you up to like get to Ginger Island to, do all these things. And I was like, okay, cool. But then it was really fun to go back and just like do all that stuff on my own.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing, Kristin.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting you brought up Animal Crossing because it makes me think of another deep COVID game, Animal Crossing New Horizons, which I fell off much faster than I fell off Stardew Valley. I trying to think about exactly what it is. I think for me, one thing I really like about Stardew Valley is it is a little bit more real. It's rare to have a game that starts with the protagonist acknowledging that their life is not fun and like, I want to go have fun now. I want to be free. And that really segues into my intro to this game, which is that I was working a horrible corporate job that I did not like, doing customer service. It was very, very soul sucking. And when I first played Stardew Valley, and you'd see this opening cutscene with your grandfather giving you a letter telling you that basically you'll know when to open this, and then you cut to the protagonist, your character at a desk, miserable. There's a cowboy in a cubicle. Kind of funny. But besides that, everything about the job is not good. And you decide to go off to Stardew Valley and start anew. And it really connected with me right away. And then you get the nice music and something about this game. I just felt like I'm home. I'm in a new home, but this is home now. And I had so many good memories just thinking about this. And I was very grateful to Connor McCabe for asking me to guest host. So the three of us came to this game differently. We all enjoy it. I want to ask a few questions about how you played it. Courtney already answered this a little bit. You played it
God,
first
I
with other
jumped
people.
the gun. Huh? Yeah.
You're on top of it. It's a good
Spoiled.
thing. But you played it with other people at first, and then you played more by yourself as a solo experience later, right? Kristin, you don't really like playing with others. You're a bit of a control freak. Your words.
I can't believe you'd say that about me, but okay.
I'm curious off the bat, what starting location are we picking?
I always pick the one where you get the small like quarry on your farm.
Oh,
I like that because I love mining.
That's smart. This most recent one, I picked monsters come out at night. And that was an option? I get like little monsters who attack me. I don't know why I chose that because it became a real thorn in my side. Right? Am I?
It is a thing. But I'm
great.
coming home at 150 too often to
No,
run
me
the
too.
risk.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
No. Really shot myself in the foot with that one a few times.
I just picked standard because I'm boring.
No, I did standard the first time, and then I was like, I like horror movies. I'm gonna do monsters. And then that got annoying as opposed to doing something like having a quarry nearby where you could do the thing you want to do as opposed to just running away from monsters. You know what? This is why I picked it, because the last time I played, my stats for like fighting, like all my like little warrior stats or whatever were like so far below everything else. Does that make
your
sense?
combat? Yeah, your
my combat.
was
I was like,
low.
what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, my combat stat was like, and I was like, okay, well, if I do this, my combat stat will get up for faster, which it did.
Out of necessity.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I did. But if I were to do it again, which I probably will, I would choose something different. I would choose quarry, methinks.
It's a solid choice, if I do say so.
I mean, that's the kind of thing you don't think about on the first playthrough, is that if you have a little quarry there's some extra stuff to do. I gotta make a new town. Maybe that will be my goal for the new year, is to create a new Stardew Valley account. I'm curious, who are we romancing? Because that's going to be one of the biggest playthrough changes.
Okay.
Anybody?
First time around, I was romancing Abigail. Liked her purple hair. Yeah, it was easy to find gifts for her because I just gave her everything that was purple. She loved the amethysts. I was surprised when I'd give her purple food and she was like, "No, what is this?" You think you have someone figured out. Oh God. Um, the second time around, I sort of was dabbling with everyone a little bit. Like I was giving out
Okay.
gifts in pretty equal rotation, and I was like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen here? Um, yeah, that was me.
Kristen?
The lore dump the first time I played, still in the closet, romanced Sebastian.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Yeah, I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Interesting, kind of the masculine coded Abigail a little bit.
yeah, a little bit, yeah, yep. And then now though, I almost always actually get with Krobus because he's your platonic roommate. Krobus, you can move in and then you just hug every day, and you can adopt
I
kids
didn't
with
know
Krobus,
that was
but
an option.
oh
Me
yeah, it's the
neither.
best. I love having Krobus move in.
Okay, I'm booting Starbucks.
Starbucks Valley.
Starbucks Valley soon. I mean, oh God, in the direction this world is going. Monopolies. Yeah,
Uh,
Krobus. I love
I
it.
went to the Stardew Valley Symphony this year.
I wanted to do that so badly.
It was really nice. And before the thing started, they had a QR code up on the screen that was like, vote for your favorite person in town. And it was apparently overwhelmingly Krobus where I was at. And I've heard that every stop has been overwhelmingly Krobus
That's very
as the
funny.
top choice. I think second was like Penny, and then third was Linus in
Okay.
my stop.
Yeah.
Now, I went a little wacky with my first romance.
Uh-oh.
And
George.
I dated all the different ladies, lightly, just feeling out the vibes. I believe is Penny the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I was intrigued by that. Maru's a little book smart. I was sort of not into that.
A little too smart for my
this
taste.
freaking dork over here.
I can't
but-
keep up with that.
I actually surprised myself because I thought I was going to go for Abigail, but I ended up marrying Haley, the mean girl.
Wow, Haley was so mean to me. She was so mean to me.
What's the word for is it sundere? Sundere? There's a
There's
a weeaboo word.
Tsundere. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yes,
Mhm.
she's that. And when
Wait,
you get to know
explain
her,
this to me.
it's like an anime trope where someone's really mean to you, and then when you get to know them, they're really nice and sweet, actually.
Interesting. It is that.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was just nagging me, and it worked.
She's watching The Pickup Artist on
Oh,
VH1.
yeah, I was like, what did you learn about yourself, Nick? Did you do some looking inward?
I only look out at the water when I'm trying to catch fish because that is too much of my time playing this game. It's trying to catch fish.
My first go round, I hated fishing. The second go round, loved it. Couldn't get enough of it.
It's so fun. I love it.
It kind of clicked for me.
Yeah.
So, Kristen, you were playing it mostly on mouse and keyboard, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I found this to be a very nice Nintendo Switch experience. That's how I played it. And maybe the fishing was a little bit better there just because, I don't know, something about pushing a button on a controller.
I'm going to say no. No, because I also played it on Switch. I played it on Switch. I played it on Steam Deck, and I played it on PC. And I think that the PC mouse and keyboard was the easiest way to fish. But again, that's also just me.
Really?
Yeah, I have played a tiny bit on Switch. I played with the Nex. The one time I ever agreed to play co-op was with an ex, and so I played on the Switch with them, and it was like I could not fish for shit on that. Like, I don't know. Because with the mouse you can like click really rapidly, and it's easier. I feel like versus letting go of the mouse button or the Switch button.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got gamer thumbs. They're real old and rickety.
You said you played with an ex. Was it Krobus?
Yeah, me and Groma started a farm,
And you hugged.
and then we just hugged.
Just hug
Uh,
every day, one hug.
Yeah, one hug per day. That's the limit.
Yeah.
I was very happy with my marriage to Haley, I will admit. I really was. I found her softening to be
Mm,
quite nice once, she stopped being so mean and nagging me all the time.
yeah.
There was really something sweet there.
I mean, you know what? She is an artist. She's a photographer. She's really into that. She just has a wall up. You got to get through it, you know? Do we
Mhm.
really know anyone?
There is a fairly painful romantic thing that can happen early in this game when you go to the festival and it can ask someone to dance with you. I got hard rejected.
Oh no, who rejected you?
It was freaking Abigail.
Mm.
Maybe that's the reason I didn't pursue her. It's like,
Yeah.
you're not even
Yeah.
gonna dance with me, the
Not
new guy.
That's yeah, devastating.
I put
Devastating actually.
myself out here. I gave you so much purple.
You know who would understand that feeling? Krobus, who has to live in the sewers.
True.
So does Krobus move in with you or do you move into sewer? Because I
Oh,
kind of want to move into
if we
sewer.
could move into sewer, that would be amazing.
Dang, I was kind of
No, but
hoping with like Krobus there'd be something special where it's like move to sewer, have sewer life.
I would love that. Have either of you ever romanced Shane?
That was one that I was starting to, and then I was like, you're a little dramatic.
Yeah, well, and
Yeah.
also his room will ruin your house. The aesthetic is not good.
It's not good.
Not
He's
good.
yeah, no, bad
Yeah.
vibes.
He's got some real sad boy energy.
Yeah, I was
Does.
kind of like, look, I've done therapy, and it's your turn. You know what? I've
There's
put in
gotta
the
be a mod
effort.
for that.
Okay, I'm not here to fix you. Yeah, there should be a therapy mod for Shane. But come on, come on. It could be called the I can fix him mod.
Too true to life for too many of my friends.
Mm, yeah.
I did
Um,
toy around with some of the guy romances as far as progressing to a point, trying to get
mhm.
their likes up. Um, but some of them, like Harvey, this guy is a geek on the Nerd Patrol.
A geek
Not
on the Nerd
interested.
Patrol. Yeah, no,
I
I
bet
get
he
that.
plays Warhammer DLC.
Probably. Ew.
Harvey the doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he loves like fresh fruit. He loves getting it's like he gets like upset when you give him like a soda or something. He's like, "No, I hate this." Can I just say I love it when you give a gift to someone and they straight up are just like, "I fucking hate this. Like this is trash." And you're just like, "Dang, okay." But here's the thing with me, that just makes me want to give terrible gifts to that person a million more times. I got to the point where I just like loved giving Haley like fish. She was like, I hate this. And the game was like, you have to stop giving her presents. And I was like,
Hey, that's my wife, Courtney.
never. Don't you
Uh,
talk about my
I
wife like that.
I am not a fan of Elliot either.
Me neither.
Oh my God, his long hair, his
Uh-huh.
little shanty, his little house by the sea.
He's very
Yeah.
performative.
So
He's
performative. Oh
Yes.
my God.
writing poems in his beach shack.
Yeah.
Shut
Grow
up,
up.
Elliot.
Grow up.
Grow up, Elliot. Poser. I'm so glad we're all connected on this.
Yeah.
We're on the same page. I also love how many redheads are in this game. So many redheads. I'm like, yeah, this is adorable. This is so cute.
I agree.
You know what? You might have just unlocked why my sister enjoys that game. She's a redhead. She probably feels very seen.
Oh, she feels
Yeah.
she feels seen.
I
Wow.
think that's great. I want to give us all some time to just gush about this game, just talk about the stuff we love. One thing I want to talk about, there's a nice little prompt I have. What made this game most special for all of us? And for me, it's a real life memory outside of the game a little bit that I remember in that bad time when I was working my soulless job as a corporate suit. And I went to Ocean City, New Jersey to vacation with my family. That's where my dad's from. And my grandmother, rest her soul, had a nice house on the beach that is still occupied by some of my family, and would go and stay there every once in a while. And this is the last time where like everything was perfect. Everybody was like happy and it was nice, and it was in a bad time for the world, but it was very relaxing. And I remember, whoa, tripping on my words. I remember walking around the little town and it smelled like the beach. And I went to a nice restaurant and I had crab marsala, which is one of those things that really you don't find on the West Coast.
I was like,
often.
no, that's
Never even
definitely
heard of
not.
that.
That's not over here.
And
I'm intrigued.
it was good. It was
Yeah.
chicken and crab. So
Nom, nom,
a
nom,
lot
nom,
going
nom.
on in there. And then I got home that night and I was just feeling myself and I thought, I'm going to put on some Stardew Valley. And I picked up the old Switch and I went from feeling comfortable and safe to feeling even more comfortable and even more safe. And now I can pick my fruits and I can create jam and wine, and I have such an amazing operation, and I have all these nice friends and family and my beautiful wife who nakes me, and that was just a glorious moment for me. So
Yeah.
thank you, Stardew.
Stardew is such good vibes. Like it's such a good, like everything about it is so like it's just really meditative, right? Like and like yeah, it's nice, especially it sounds like this was happening at a time where it felt like a lot was out of your control.
Yes.
But here you are. You are, the little puppet master of this universe. Um and it's a good universe kind of no matter. It's like there's just this level of like wholesomeness and warmth to it, that's so like deeply comforting, and also like just good story, well written, deeply human, like a nice level of like humanity and also cheekiness.
Yeah, I mentioned that Haley had depth that was unexpected for me, but the truth is, kind of every character does. Everybody has a little story, they've got something going on, even though, you might kind of go into this game like I did, big corporate guy in a big city goes to a little town. Look at these podunk hillbillies. What kind of issues do they have? It's all small town problems, the kind of stuff I'm sure we're all thinking going into Stardew. But it turns out that everybody has a nice character. Characters like George have interesting backstories. Sometimes the characters are kind of down on their luck or on the outs with the community in some way, but the fact that you can get to know them, it really feels very neighborly. It just adds to the coziness.
Yeah, definitely. No, it really, yeah, cozy is exactly the right word, I think. Sorry, Kristen, were you going to say something? I feel like
Yes,
I cut you off.
please.
Oh, I wasn't about to, no, but
okay.
But I can. I like that I like that it's just like such a product of like the Concerned Ape clearly like loves what he made. Like you never like, and I don't know, I don't feel like I've played any other game where it's so clear that the creator loves what he has put out. Like he was at the symphony when I went, like he was there.
Which one did you go
Nice.
to?
The Seattle one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Ooh.
he was there. It was like the opening night, but he apparently went to a few. I think he went to Portland as well. And he just like, I don't know, the fact that he continuously puts up such huge updates for it as well, and then like immediately bug fixes them. It's really nice to. I've been playing games for a long time that, and it sucks when a game you love just kind of is like, all right, you've done everything you could possibly do in it, even though you love it, you that's it. But
Yeah.
there's always a reason to go back to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like even right now, I haven't played all the way through that latest update where there's like the raccoon family now. Like I don't know what's going on with that raccoon family. I haven't done
Oh
that.
my God. I
Yeah.
didn't know about the raccoon family.
Oh,
Oh,
spoilers.
oh
That's
no.
literally all I know is that there is a raccoon family. So
That's all you had to say to get this girl back in the game.
yeah. Yeah, so there's even more to do, like, and it's just I also played some of it on stream, and those are always like nice chill streams.
Aren't they so like I feel like the audience that Stardew brings in is so chill and
Yeah.
so wholesome and like I also love poking into other people's Stardew streams and it's so fun especially because I feel like a lot of people are like I have multiple thousand hours in this game I'm playing with like this specific mod and I'm like I love that.
Yeah.
I really like, I know I was making fun of Nick earlier when you were getting excited about like all the Warhammer DLC, but I do genuinely love getting to experience someone else's like passion, their, special interest. Like when somebody gets excited about something that they are excited about, there's something very like contagious and just like really beautiful about that. It feels very special when someone is sharing their love of something with you. And it feels like there's a lot of that on Stardew streams.
Hmm.
That's great. What a great community.
Yeah, it is a nice little community. But yeah, it is one of my favorite games to play. Like people pop in and they're just like, I love Stardew so much. And it's fun. It's the same. It's like, who are you? Like everyone wants to know, like, who are you romancing? Like, what is this? What is that? What's your game plan for this? And it's pretty cute.
I'll
Yeah.
compare it to Animal Crossing favorably in that way, at least New Horizons. Um, that was a game where I felt like I tapped out on content very quickly.
Yes.
And Stardew is a game I know there's still so much I haven't done. Courtney, we're going to talk about the dungeon crawling aspect that you like. For me, that was one part of it that I only barely dipped into. So I want to hear about your experience.
Oh my God, I love the mines. I love the caves so much. I died like at first, okay, like I'm competitive and I like to win and I have this like type A personality where it's like if you're gonna do something, you have to do it perfectly. So I did struggle with like, oops, I died in the mines, and not viewing that as like a failure, but just as part of the story and just being like, it's not gonna kill me in the real world to fall asleep in the mines. But yeah, you just all the different little like monsters and creatures and yeah, collecting all like the like playing with there's so many different weapons to play with. Like yeah, it's I managed to get the best sword in the game kind of recently. And it was very fun. I happened upon a prismatic stone and I was able to I think like go someplace and put it in a thing, like going to like the desert festival that happens once a year. And I put the prismatic stone in like the right spot at the right time. And I got a good sword. And honestly, oh my God, the dopamine hit I got from that was off the charts. Yeah, it's just filled with things like that are so lovely and pleasing. And also another thing about streaming that game is that I never would have figured that out on my own. But there's a lovely chat there who's like, well, like I can ask a question, be like, what am I supposed to do with this prismatic stone? And people are like, okay, well,
You
and
use the first one. You donate the second one.
yes,
It's me.
yes,
I'm that person in your chat.
yeah. Oh my God, yes.
Never
And
donate your first dino egg.
no, no. Um,
I was holding on to that thing and I was so happy when I hatched a little dino.
Oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh my God. But the first time I played, one of my mods made went like full like slime rancher and I had like the whole like the little slime incubator and all of that. My farm right now is like such a mess because even though I'm type A, I'm also very ADHD. And so I just have like a billion like chests everywhere and I try to keep them organized. Like this is the chest for all my seeds and this is the chest for all my extra like food stuffs. And it's like, oh my God, things are spilling into other things constantly.
As soon as you put veggies in the fish
No.
chest, it's both veggie and a fish chest.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, where I'm just like, well, I have one slot open here, and so I might as well just. But yeah, my farm is littered with chests. Also, I'm just so bad. I'm always like, I might need this. I might need this. I might need this. I do. Currently, my favorite thing on the that I like is my little greenhouse with my little fruit trees in it. And
Ooh.
yeah, the greenhouse is great because you can grow anything year round. Um, and that's fun. But okay, wait, I just realized I really skipped over something. I just love farming. I love planting. I love tending. Like I get I get the advantage of sprinklers, but I love the
Yes.
yeah. I love
No, people never understand.
oh my God. But it also just like picking my little plot of land, planting my little seeds, watering my little plants, checking on them every day. It's just such a joy. And I understand that it's not the best use of my time in the game of Stardew Valley, but also that's the kind of the beauty of the game where however you want to play it is the right way to play it. Like if you want to sit and farm all day, great. Like do it. That's the right way to play. If you want to go and do all the quests and get to Ginger Island and all that and do the completionist mode, you can do that too. But also you can just go and hit rocks in the mine if that brings you internal peace like it did for I don't know a few dozen people at least uh
Neat.
then you can do that, and that's the right way to play, and I really love that for being like I think it's as close to like an open world game as I could really get.
Mm.
Open world, it's too much. I need some form of like direction. I need a smaller map. I need to feel confident in my next move, essentially. And I feel like Stardew really sets you up for that while also being able to like decide how you play and what your play style is.
Yeah, I totally feel you. I do like the sprinklers because just in my daily life as a Stardew farmer, it is very helpful to not have to water everything every day. Um, I
I'm
can't
Yeah.
so excited
pick
to
and
finally
choose.
see somebody else who doesn't use sprinkler. If people get so frustrated with me that I don't use them, and I'm like, I just like to use the watering
I like
can.
to use the watering can. I have the iridium, is it gold or what? No, it is an iridium watering
Yeah.
can. I do have, it was fun getting my iridium sprinklers, but also it's like, it feels very Zen garden. It feels
Yeah.
where I'm just like, yeah, sorry. My favorite thing in that whole game truly is the gardening. Like, it was funny when I first played with people, I was just like, I just want to be with my plants. And my mods were like, why don't you go into town and romance someone? And I was like, so what if I just water my plants? Yeah, it's it can do it. She's a girl who can do it all. That's my review of Stardew Valley.
Wow, beautiful.
Thank you.
I really like the farming. I also really like the animals, and I don't think I have even all of them, but I grew up near family in Puyallup, Washington, who raised chickens, and I always admired that. And it was nice to get my own little chicks, and then you raise them, and you start collecting eggs, and then I was able to find the blue chickens, and then I started raising dinosaurs, and I felt like a true farmer at that point when I
Yeah.
was raising those dinos.
Yeah. Not everyone can raise a dino. Not
Mm-mm.
everyone can do it, but you did it.
Life finds a way. Um, I want to talk about favorite moments and discoveries in the game. I'd like to ask my guests to take a moment and think about something that really wowed them while they were playing. I have an example for myself going to the pier one night and experiencing the bioluminescence, a whole bunch of jellyfish in the water, lighting it up. I just remember it taking me by surprise that there was like a new way to find beauty in this world, this little fleeting moment, but everyone's happy and all the neighbors show up for events like that. And you can talk to everybody. And I found that very beautiful. How about Kristin? Was there anything that really wowed you?
Yeah, when the Ginger Island update came out, I was so excited for a third dungeon. I don't want to have you guys been that far? I don't want to spoil anything.
I've I've been to Ginger Island, but
Okay.
I did that on co-op mode. I haven't gotten,
Ah,
or I
okay.
think I
Ooh.
maybe barely just got there on my own. But
But
yeah, don't
you know
you
I
what's at
can
the tippy
spoil.
top of
got
the
there.
map? The
No,
volcano.
I know that it's there, but I haven't
I
been there. But you
oh
can say whatever you need to say
I
because it's
love the
about the journey.
volcano. Yeah, I love the volcano. The music in it got me hyped, and then I was just like, I love the mines. Oh, I love the skull cavern. Like, I love mining. So I was very like that. I think that was my and Ginger Island in general. When there were parrots, I was like, I just loved it. It was
Yeah,
like such a good like get back into the game hook.
one 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was such a fun. Like it just ah, it just like and I loved being able like figuring out like, oh, I can actually set up a little home for myself here and I don't have to go back and forth all the time. Yeah, the world and the map and like the stories are all so fun and solid. Man, I am like kind of losing my mind right now because I'm like, do I just boot up and find the raccoon family? I really want to find this raccoon family. Like I've been really focused on that for like a minute where I'm like, raccoons, you say?
I
I
can't
want to.
remember how they even approached me. They approached me, I'll say that. But
They
Okay.
approached me. They
yeah,
made
these
contact. They made
the
contact with
raccoons
me. Okay.
instigated.
Yeah. First contact was made by the raccoons.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Um,
exploring in general, finding out that I could get on the bus and go out to the desert, that was pretty
mhm.
cool.
Oh yeah, finding the desert, I was like, what? What is this? This is great. And then like the going different places and finding different like species of fish and like different like little stories. I love the festivals so much. The desert festival is my favorite. Um, yeah, it's and I love the caves in the desert. Um, it's
Oh, those are
just
tough.
they're
They're so
tough.
fun.
They are very tough, man. I'm gonna get back into Stardew,
When
aren't
you
I?
find a hole you can jump down, mwah.
Yeah. Oh, well, it
Chef's
was funny because
kiss.
people were like, don't get rid of your stones. Hold on to all your stones. And I was like, why? They're like, you'll find out. You'll see. And then it's like for building staircases. And I was like,
Mhm.
oh, okay. This is why I'm walking around with hundreds of rocks in my backpack, like thousands of rocks in my backpack. So yeah, I was like, that's interesting.
It's amazing.
Um,
It's like a whole game within a game.
yeah.
And it really speaks to the talent of Concerned Ape. I think that he
Mhm.
was able to do so much of this by himself. I really find it kind of awe-inspiring.
I know. Makes me feel very lazy.
Yeah. I mean,
I
like
think about that
obviously I
with
could if I wanted to.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. Also, I think it's wild and great that he is still doing. We were talking about him doing like the Stardew updates, while also working on the chocolate game that he's like Mystery Chocolate Factory or something.
the haunted chocolatier.
Haunted Chocolatier, Mystery
I
Chocolate
like Mystery
Factory,
Chocolate Factory.
Mystery Chocolate Factory. Yeah, I'm excited for that to come out. Because I'm sure it's another labor of love, but I'm happy. Like it feels like his one true love really is Stardew Valley, and I love when you experience something that you can tell the people or the person who made it cares so deeply about.
Mhm.
Like it's just, like I said earlier, it's infectious.
Yeah. That's how I feel when, listeners tell me about the Reactivators podcast.
They're just like your joy is infectious, and you're like, tell me more. Keep
Maybe we'll
going.
do a patch one of these days on
Yeah,
it.
do a patch, do an update. Yeah.
Shadow DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, does anybody like the music in this game?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. The Stardew music is continuously one of my top music listens in my end of year wraps. It's just such good chill vibes. And often if I'm playing a different game on stream, where I don't like the music as much, I'll have Stardew music in the background.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's great. It is really amazing. And we've already talked about the concert. I would love to go to one of those if I see the opportunity.
It's
Feels
really
like a
good.
blast.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
video game symphonies in general, and it was up there with the other ones
Mm-hmm.
I've gone to. It was great.
Mm-hmm. I believe it. Yeah, it sounds
I
fun.
heard
I'm real bummed I missed it. It was at the Greek Theater here in LA. And a friend of mine texted me day of and was like, "We have an extra ticket. Would you want to come?" And I was like, "I I can't make it tonight. And it's like that's like a thing I think about on a regular basis where I'm like, what if I just canceled my plans and gone? What if I just did the thing I wanted to do? Life is too short, you know?
It's true. Too little time in the day. That's kind of a Stardew Valley lesson.
Oh, tell me about it. A 15-minute day? Not enough. Not
And
enough.
I'll tell you, it does get scary when you're in the mine and it's getting late. Even sometimes just walking home, like I got out of the mine, but it's dark. I'm like, I gotta get home right now.
Oh my God. If you don't have a horse with you, I mean, I love the little totems that get you get you places, but the number of times I grabbed the wrong totem
you
and to
tell her
beach,
further
I'm
away.
like, no. Yeah.
I've done that. That beach was what popped in my mind, Courtney. I've done that. And then you're like, it's over.
Yeah.
There's
you just
no
like have
coming back.
that moment of like, great. Okay. It's fine. I'll just do my best. But you know what? It's not the real world. You don't actually die. It's fine. Oh, I love taking things to the museum. I love donating artifacts. That's fun.
Do you like to organize it?
Yeah, of course.
I love organizing it.
I love organizing things.
Not me.
Yeah. It's I'm like, it's one of those things where it's like in the back of my head, I'm like, I could be doing story stuff. I could be literally, just like, oh, I could be completing a task that furthers the game for me. And I'm like, I could just organize things.
Did
I
help.
could just organize things in the museum.
Once I got married, I felt a lot more comfortable taking time to do those little things, because really I did prioritize the romance early on. I mean, I can't just be the only single loser here.
I don't think I ever got married. I don't think I ever got married in either of my Stardew things. I think I was just a bit of a player. I think I was a little bit of a player, a little bit of a fuckboy.
I hooked up with everybody.
I was just giving gifts to everyone. No, I did pursue Abigail, but I don't think I ever married Abigail. I could be wrong, but I feel like I would have remembered. There's something about a mermaid. They were like, oh, you got to get like a mermaid thing. And I was like, well, no, I don't want to do that.
I remember that.
Pendant. Yeah.
Yeah, I always deprioritize the relationships with people. Like, if they are in my path on the way to do things, then they'll get talked to. But I'm never checking if it's their birthday. I'm never checking where they are. I'm just, unless I need to give them something for a quest, then otherwise.
This only happened to me once. Again, it wasn't checking birthdays, but I gave someone a gift and it was something they hated and it was on their birthday. And that was fun.
So you're just out there bullying and cheating on everybody.
Wow, it's my birthday. Thanks for giving me this fish.
I know. Then I was like, I kind of really would love to do this to everybody because instead of being like, that's not nice, I'm like, I want to create terror.
It's funny how I said
make
that.
Problems.
You're right, Courtney. They are like pretty direct with you.
They're
like,
so direct.
Ew.
They're just like, on my birthday, and they get very mad, and it is very funny to me.
Something
that's
about
the thing I
game.
loved about old Animal Crossing. Yes. Sorry, is that when you had grumpy villagers in Animal Crossing and they were just mean to you. Like, I love that. I want that back in games.
Cranky, is that the personality type?
Yeah,
and I like a cranky.
Same.
But you gotta be nice at a certain point.
No, not in Animal Crossing. I want true crankies through and through.
Okay, I played a lot of Animal Crossing early COVID, and I like truly, it was like my Switch would die. I'd be sitting on the couch, and then my Switch battery would die, and then I would go plug my Switch in and just sit on the hardwood floor, like lay on the hardwood floor next to where it was and play there. But after playing Stardew, I went back into Animal Crossing and I was like, this sucks. I hate this. But part of it was, I think, because I associate Animal Crossing with maybe peak depression, and being uncomfortable and just like, oh my God, the thing I hate the most about Animal Crossing is that you have to remake your tools all the time. And that is unacceptable in my book. Unacceptable.
I'm there with
Stardew,
you.
Stardew is perfect. It's a perfect game. I can't go back to Animal Crossing. It destroyed Animal Crossing for me, which is for me personally for the best.
I'm a fan of Animal Crossing always, but the new one, I say new, like 5 years old now. It is my least favorite, and
Interesting.
I think it's something that happens with Nintendo. It's a bit of a sidetrack. It certainly happened with Mario games where, the edges kind of get rounded game by game and a little bit of the personality fades away. You do lose the cranky villagers. You do lose like the crazy holidays. And there's a little bit of trying to appeal to everyone that can be annoying because it kind of wipes away some of the uniqueness. Stardew Valley does not have that problem. It's all uniqueness, and it will start you at a place where if you're an Animal Crossing fan, you'll probably start it and think, I like this. I get it. I get that there's going to be seasonal fish. There's probably going to be seasonal crops, but then that dialogue does take you by surprise because it isn't just canned and repetitive. There are these moments of talking to people. I'd compare it favorably to The Sims in that way too, because it does have a little bit of that building your own house and building your own neighborhood, but the character interactions are important. I really I think this game is awesome. I'm so glad that we all sat down to talk about it today.
Me too.
Agreed.
I'm curious. It sounds like everybody's probably gonna pick it up again. Kristin, do you still play?
Sometimes I started a farm earlier this year, and then I fell off because something else came out.
Was
And
it Hades
right
2?
now, it wasn't, but I was just gonna say I truly cannot free myself from Hades 2 until
Excellent.
hey, guess who's the one duo boon that I'm missing? By the way, yeah. So
You had to do this podcast in order to unlock it, actually.
Okay,
So
okay.
you will be the first person to unlock Aphrodite's duo boon.
Perfect. So yeah, once I free myself, I might do it because especially I'm going to be traveling home for the holidays, and I usually will bring my Steam Deck with me, and it is the perfect Steam Deck game.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's a really good Steam Deck game.
Yeah, it's between that and I should have said I've also been really hooked on Mega Bonk. So
what's Mega Bonk?
It's like a 3D action version of like Vampire Survivors.
Oh,
very
fun. Oh my God.
Very addictive.
Vampire Survivors is another one that took a lot of hours from me, and I'm not mad about it.
Well,
for being like
$3
for three, like, get out of town.
Yeah. Yep. Same idea. I think Mega Bonk's like $5.
Amazing. Oh, dangerous. Dangerous.
Well, talking about Stardew Valley has made me want to play Stardew Valley more. And I feel like in the same way that the game has seasons, it is seasonal. It is sort of seasonal for me. And this time of year, these winter months when it is cold outside and I want to be cozy, this is when I'm going to pick up the game. And I have to be honest, I gotta find this freaking raccoon family.
Gotta find a raccoon family. What's everybody's favorite season? I like fall, because you can still farm and I like the colors, but I like the colors from winter a lot, but there's no farming unless you have a greenhouse in winter, and that's the biggest flaw for me. But I like the winter music a lot.
I like spring because for the weirdest reason, but I love picking spring onions. I could have millions of dollars and I just love going to pick the spring onions.
It's such a treat to go and find them.
Yeah.
It's such a treat. You have to go to a very specific place. You might find some, you might not. You have to make sure you're cleaning up the area for them to pop up. Yeah, I get that. Also, I mean, spring onions are delicious.
They are delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I would pick them and eat them if I was there.
My one thing with Stardew is that I wish there was more to do with food. Like, I want more recipes. My friend has a Stardew Valley cookbook, like in real life. Actually.
Whoa.
Yeah. Maybe I want that for me. I should be buying presents for other people right now because 'tis the season, et cetera, but maybe.
I would have liked to do more cooking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
I
love
almost
cooking
never
in a
cook.
game.
I
Oh,
make an
that's
egg, and that egg.
yeah. I just wish there was more I could like. I get it's like okay, cool. You can make some dishes and they'll help you fish better. They'll like help you in the mines or something like that. And I think that's cool. And some obviously there's some food that people like Haley loves like the pink cake.
She
But
does.
I want more. I think I would love a mod that was like very food and cooking centric. I would be shocked if it didn't exist actually, because I feel like no, that seems like a not original idea.
Maybe
Feels like a thing.
Stardew Overcooked crossover.
Yeah. Oh, I would play the hunk out of that game.
Because that's
Remember
what
how we
Stardew
said I
Valley
was a
needs
control
stress.
freak?
Yeah.
Have you played Overcooked before?
I played Overcooked for like 30 minutes, and I was like, I can't do this. I cannot have you telling me what to do. To my friend, I was like, we can't. It's like this will end our friendship.
The best and worst thing about Overcooked is that it accurately simulates being in a real kitchen, which is to say, stressful.
I chose retail as my horror years rather than kitchen, so
hmm
I never got to experience it, and I never want to.
Yeah, I could never do retail now. I'm like, no. But yeah, kitchen, I still have nightmares 18 years later from when I worked as an expo at a macaroni grill. And I, to this day, still have nightmares from that job where food is coming out and the screens are flashing red and tickets aren't complete. Something is on fire. There's like smoke in my eyes. They're
You
burnt.
sure you
Yeah.
weren't just playing Overcooked
I
while
maybe
you were
was playing
asleep?
Overcooked. Maybe I was. Maybe it was like yeah. But what's funny is that I do find like I love those games. I love them. And oh my God, in Dave the Diver, the little
Oh, I love that.
yeah, the like sushi restaurant mini game. Ugh, love a mini game. God, I love a
Oh,
mini game.
Then you must love Dave the Diver, the
I
game of a
do.
billion
I
minigames.
do. I loved Dave the
it
Diver so
is.
much.
That game is similar to this in some ways,
Hmm.
hmm
as far as lots more to do than you'd expect to do.
Yes. Yeah,
100%.
that's exactly right. Like you're just kind of like, cool, here's the premise of this game. And then you're like, well, this is so much more than I bargained for.
I don't know if I ever told you this, Courtney, but last year for Christmas, my uncle is a marine biology teacher and his name is Dave. And I gave him that game for Christmas. He
I love
loved it.
that. I love that
That's
he
cute.
loved it. That's delightful. That brings me so much joy.
I have to thank you because you introduced me to Dave the
Hell
Diver.
yeah. Yeah. I was very loud when Dave the Diver came out. I was a big evangelist for Dave the Diver. I was a pill on the end of the year, like Jeremy's end of the year podcast.
I saw you holding up a sign preaching about Dave the Diver on Hollywood
Yeah.
Boulevard.
Dancing around to music. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
See that
Dave the
guy?
Diver loves you. Save yourself from hell.
As we wrap up this episode, I want to thank you all so much for joining us. Not just the guests, but the listeners too. Give a hand to the listeners, guests. Clap, 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 clap,
Clap,
clap.
clap, 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 clap.
Does anybody have anything they wanted to talk about on Stardew Valley that was pressing, top of mind? Anything else we didn't touch on?
I'm just Concerned Ape has a real special place in my heart. I wish him nothing but the best.
Yes.
And this is just, yeah, it's a perfect game. It really does feel like a perfect game. Oh, you know what I was going to say is I read Tomorrow, like about a year ago, and the game, that's a book that's about video game developers. Highly recommend. It's very good. But the game that they're making in that is very Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley sort of like ish, I guess, for lack of a better word. But that was part of the reason I started playing Stardew again, where I was like, no, I just want to get in this game.
That's nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I recommend that if you're looking for a book. Tomorrow. Real good.
Thank you, Courtney. Kristin?
I just want to say shout out to the sound effects. I love the sound effects so much. Like
Yeah.
genuinely, like the little
Yes.
like that's part of what makes it so exciting to play is that I'm like, or addicting to play, I should say, is that like, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna chop down this tree, and then that satisfying little pop, 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 pop when they pick up all the wood. Oh, it hits every time.
It really does. It's ringing in my ears right now. The pickaxe and the mines, that's another sound that it's like instant recall for me.
So good.
I love that. And I want to echo the sentiment for Concerned Ape. Congrats on what you've done, and I'm excited to see what you do. I really want to play the Haunted Chocolatier when it comes out. I don't know much about it. Anybody?
I want to play the Mystery Chocolate Man.
Yeah. Mystery Chocolate Factory.
Oh.
Yeah, she good with words.
Oh, and on that note, why don't we go around and do some plugs, folks? How about Kristin? Let's start with you. Is there anything you'd like to plug today?
Yeah, I make one YouTube video a year, and it's my top 10 games list of the year. And so I'm going to make that very soon.
Excited.
And depending on when this comes out, it'll either just be coming up or about to come out. So check out my YouTube at Kristin. And I also sometimes stream on Twitch under the same name.
Nice. Courtney Vineys, anything to plug?
Oh my gosh. Please play Hades 2. I do a voice in it. It's very fun. Yeah, this little character named Aphrodite. Maybe you've heard of her. But yeah, it is also, even if I wasn't affiliated with it, I might still be here saying, please play it because it is so much fun. Such a good game. I can't get enough of it. And I also stream video games, twitch.tv/Courtenberry. Have I been active on there recently? No, I haven't because life finds a way to stop me from streaming. But I'll be there eventually, probably playing Hades, maybe playing Balatro, maybe playing Stardew Valley. All games I've spent a lot of time streaming. That's
I'll do
me.
some farm work for you, and
hell yeah, brother.
yeah, you
Let's
can
do
go
it.
hang out
do
in
that
town.
Farm work. I don't know. I want to be the one doing farm work. I want to do the mundane. I just want to like listen to the Stardew music, like check out of this default world we live in, and just be on Pee-Poo Farm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all
Next one
right.
should be Poopy.
Poopy Farm.
It really works.
It does. It works. That's good. That's real good.
Thank you, Courtney.
Thank you.
And for my plugs, you can follow me at Nick Costanza on most socials. Occasionally at Kick No Stanza on some places. I think that's my name on YouTube right now. Subscribe to my YouTube. I can't make any promises, but something might be coming. You will occasionally get a Marvel Rivals highlight upload from me. Usually like Venom twerking or me pushing somebody off a ledge as Invisible Woman. Funny stuff like that.
Funny stuff like that.
Oh, we have a blast over there. The crash outs people have on that game. Wild. I had this guy in this game yesterday. You're not even going to believe this. He's like, oh, I should be Captain America. I should be Captain America. I'm the best Captain America. Immediately dies on point. We lose in overtime. Embarrassing.
That sounds like when I played Overwatch a whole lot. DPS switch. Okay, fine. Point lost. All right. It's because you didn't let me switch earlier. It's always that.
It is always that. Since this game is a clone of Overwatch, it clones all the behavior too. Yes.
That's so funny.
Well, thank you, everyone, once more. I'd like to also thank Glenn J. Glenn.j on Instagram for the cover art for this show, and Jeremy Schmidt for producing, editing, and the original music, sort of the Concerned Ape of the Super NPC Radio family. For more bonus video game podcasts, check out patreon.com/Super NPC Radio. This is it. Farewell. Bye-bye. Adios. Slamming the door. Creak shut. Bye. End podcast.
Podcast ended.